In a world where rush seems to be the rule, where days follow one another in a frenetic dance, there is a silent power that resides in small gestures. Imagine yourself, for a moment, on a regular day, when a simple smile from a stranger or an unexpected act of kindness touches your heart. These moments, often underestimated, have the potential to transform lives in ways that we may not always see at first glance. It is fascinating to think that in a single instant, you can be the light in someone's darkness. Angels remind us that our actions, no matter how modest they may seem, can resonate deeply in someone else's life. Have you ever stopped to reflect on how a sincere compliment or a welcoming look can change the course of a day? These small touches of love and attention are like flowers blooming in a desert, bringing life where there was once only loneliness. Consider the power of a simple gesture, holding the door open for someone carrying heavy bags, offering a word of encouragement, or even dedicating a minute of your day to listen to someone who needs to vent. These moments, though ephemeral, build a path of connection and empathy that can be profoundly healing. When you become that beacon of hope, angels whisper that you are fulfilling a divine mission, touching someone's life in a way that you may never imagine. And so, the question that resonates in our hearts is, what can you do today to brighten someone's day? What are the angels asking you to share? Every gesture, no matter how small, carries an energy that ripples out, creating a domino effect of love and compassion. Are you willing to become that spark of light that can save a life, even if only for a brief moment? As you reflect on this, imagine yourself in a situation where you were touched by someone who acted with kindness. How did they make you feel? That feeling of warmth and gratitude is a powerful reminder that they also have the ability to provide such moments. At the end of the day, looking back, what memories would you like to create? What legacy of love and humanity do they wish to leave? Allow this reflection to guide them, and remember, life is made up of small gestures that, when added up, can generate extraordinary changes. Have they ever thought that by performing a simple action, they may not only be helping someone but also healing themselves? The angels are always around them, waiting for them to recognize the beauty and strength that a gesture can have. So, what are they willing to do to make the world a kinder place? By the end of this journey, they may discover that by touching someone else's life, they are also saving themselves. The angels are here, ready to guide them on this path of love and transformation. Get ready, because a new revelation is about to emerge, inviting them to delve even deeper into this enlightened path. In a world full of challenges, where emotional storms seem to hit us without warning, empathy emerges as a beacon of light, capable of guiding our steps in the darkness. Imagine for a moment the feeling of being completely alone in a tumultuous sea, not knowing which direction to take. Now, visualize an outstretched hand, a compassionate look, someone who simply understands the depth of their suffering. That connection, that ability to feel what the other feels, is the essence of empathy, and it is where one of the greatest healing powers we can access resides. Empathy is more than just understanding. It is a transformative force that unites us in our vulnerability. Have you ever thought about how, in moments of crisis, a kind gesture or a word of support can change everything? Often, it is the gentle touch of someone who cares that brings relief to the distressed heart. The messages of the angels teach us that by offering empathy, we not only help others but also heal ourselves. This energetic exchange is deep and powerful, creating an invisible network of love and support. When you allow yourself to feel someone else's pain, you are not just observing from a distance. You are connecting to a universal human experience. It is in this space that sorrows begin to dissolve and souls rise up. Think of a flower that, when given water and light, blooms in all its beauty. Such is empathy in its essence, a vital nutrient that allows people to flourish, even in the darkest moments. This transformation is not instantaneous, but the seeds you plant with your acts of compassion can bring about significant changes. Perhaps you have gone through a phase where you felt helpless, as if the challenges were greater than your strength. Remember that even in the darkest nights, there are stars shining. You can be that star for someone. By reaching out, you not only illuminate the path for the other, but also bring light to your own journey. The angels are always by your side, whispering messages of love and encouragement, reminding you that each act of empathy is a step towards collective healing. When reflecting on this, ask yourself, how can they incorporate more empathy into their life? What are the angels trying to show them about the importance of being present for others? Every small gesture counts. From actively listening to a friend to offering a smile to a stranger, empathy creates waves of change that spread far beyond what we can imagine. Leave your statement in the comments, describing a situation where you were able to offer or receive empathy. These exchanges are vivid reminders of the power of human connection. On this path, remember that empathy does not mean carrying the burden of the other, but rather sharing the burden lightly and lovingly. It is an invitation to walk side by side, even if for a brief moment, helping to alleviate pain and bring comfort. By doing so, you come closer to a universal truth. We are all interconnected, and the healing of one reflects in the healing of all. As we conclude this reflection, feel the energy of empathy pulsating around you. What can you do today to be that light in someone's life who needs it? The answer may be the key to unlocking a path of healing that you did not even know existed. Let the messages of the angels guide you, and remember, true transformation begins within you. Sometimes, all we need is a word that resonates deeply with us. A simple phrase that turns into a beacon of hope amidst the storms of life. It is impressive how a single expression can carry the weight of an entire universe, causing the heart to open and the soul to find a way. Throughout the journey, many of us have already experienced moments where a word, a phrase, became the key to our transformation. Imagine, then, in a moment of vulnerability. Insecurity invades their being, and doubt becomes a deafening echo. In those moments, a well-placed word can be like a breath of fresh air, bringing to light the light that was hidden under the shadows. Can they remember a situation where someone, with a simple gesture, lit a flame of hope within them? It could have been a friend, a family member, or even a stranger who, unknowingly, made a difference in their life. Stories of overcoming are full of examples of this power. Think of people who faced immense challenges, such as illnesses, losses, or emotional crises. Many of them reported that, in the midst of chaos, a word of encouragement, a phrase of love, was what sustained their faith. The strength found in a message of support is capable of transforming pain into courage, and loneliness into connection. It is as if angels, through our voices, send us small reminders that we are not alone on this journey. Did you know that your voice also holds this power? Every time you express love, compassion, or encouragement, you may be saving someone. What have you been sharing with others? Your words have the potential to be seeds that bloom in needy hearts. Sometimes, an "I am here for you" or a "you are stronger than you imagine" may be what someone needs to hear to rediscover hope. If you look around you, you will realize that we are all connected by this invisible web of emotions and experiences. The angels guide us to understand that, even in the most challenging situations, there is always an opportunity to express love and support. Have you ever stopped to think that by comforting someone, you may also be healing yourself? The act of offering words of affection not only helps the other person, but also strengthens your own soul. Let your mind wander for a moment and ask yourself, what are the words you would like to hear on a tough day? What message would touch your heart? Now, imagine if you could be the bearer of that message for someone else. This connection is magical and powerful. By sharing a positive thought, you not only light up the path for the other person, but also bring light to your own journey. At this moment, I invite you to reflect. How can you use your voice to spread light around you? How about leaving your affirmation in the comments? Share an intention of love or courage that you would like to see flourish in your life and in the lives of others. By doing this, you become part of this chain of hope and transformation. Remember, life can be challenging, but there is always a way out. The angels are here, ready to guide you through the words you share and receive. At the end of each day, we can ask ourselves, what seeds of hope have I spread today? And more importantly, what harvest do I wish for tomorrow? The answer may be the key to your own growth and to the growth of those around you. Allow yourself to feel the strength of these reflections, and know that every step you take towards love and overcoming not only transforms your life, but can also be the salvation for someone in need of a light on their path. The journey continues, and the angels' messages are here to guide you. Sometimes, life presents us with challenges so intense that the light seems to fade away. It is in this moment of despair, when the weight of uncertainties becomes almost unbearable, that the signs of the angels emerge as a breath of hope. Have you ever stopped to think about how these divine touches manifest in your darkest hours? The connection with the spiritual world may be subtle, but it is powerful, and your guardian angels are always present, ready to guide you through the emotional storms. Imagine yourself walking along a misty road, where each step is shrouded in doubts and fears. The gentle breeze that touches their face is a sign that something greater is around them. This is not a coincidence. It is the presence of angels, trying to communicate with them. Many people report moments when, amidst despair, they spotted a white feather or heard a soft melody that seemed to come out of nowhere. These are clear signs that they are not alone. Angels manifest themselves in various ways, and often their messages are hidden in the small things of everyday life. They may receive an unexpected phone call from someone they haven't seen in a long time, an inspiring message that touches their heart, or even a vivid dream that brings clarity to their concerns. These signs are like beacons, illuminating their path and offering comfort in the darkest nights. It's as if the angels are whispering in their ear, "We are here, don't give up." These moments of connection can be profound and transformative. When they allow themselves to perceive these signs, they open up to a new reality, where hope and faith begin to bloom again. Have they ever wondered what their life would be like if they fully trusted in this divine guidance? The love and protection of the angels are abundant and always ready to embrace them in moments of doubt. And as they allow themselves to explore this connection, start to observe more closely around them. What are the angels trying to tell them? What signs have they already received that may have gone unnoticed? Often, the answers we seek are closer than we imagine, waiting to be recognized by us. As they reflect on this, feel the warmth emanating from this spiritual connection, like a gentle cloak enveloping their being. At the end of this journey of self-discovery, remember that transformation begins within you. Angelic signs are an invitation to look within and find the strength that resides in their heart. How about sharing their experience? Leave their statement on how they are open to receiving guidance from the angels. Together, we can create a space of love and light, where divine messages become clear and resonant. Finally, remember, each sign is a reminder that life is a continuous flow of love and learning. Angels are always nearby, ready to guide them through the shadows and lights. By opening up to these messages, they will start to walk a path of hope, joy, and renewal. What will they choose to do with these signs? The decision is in their hands, and the universe eagerly awaits their response. The choices we make resonate in a universe full of interconnections, like waves spreading in a calm lake, creating circles of influence that we often cannot see, but are always there. By reflecting on the impact their decisions have on other people's lives, they may be surprised to discover the depth of this reality. Every gesture, every word, and every decision they make turns into seeds planted in the fertile ground of shared experiences. Imagine yourself walking on a flowery path, where each flower represents a choice they have made. Some may be small, almost imperceptible, while others are large and vibrant, attracting the attention of everyone around. Have they ever stopped to think that, in a moment of vulnerability, a simple word of theirs may have been the light that illuminated someone else's path? Or that an act of kindness, no matter how small, may have been what gave another person the courage to continue their journey? What the angels want you to understand is that their presence in this world is powerful. They are a bridge between divine energies and human experiences, and their actions have the ability to transform lives. Often, we are led to believe that our choices are trivial, but in fact, each of them carries the essence of the love and light that they radiate. The way they relate to others, how they listen, support, and share, creates a fabric of emotional connections that can be healing. It is common, in times of uncertainty, for us to feel discouraged or even powerless. However, remember that change begins within you. When you allow yourself to be authentic, by expressing your feelings and intentions, you create a space where others also feel safe to open up. This sets off a domino effect, where your courage inspires others to do the same. Have you ever stopped to think about how much your choices can be a beacon of hope for someone going through difficulties? At times, the signs we receive from the angels may manifest in moments of deep reflection. Have you ever felt a gentle breeze caress your face in a moment of doubt, as if someone was telling you, you are on the right path? These moments are invitations for you to connect with your essence and realize the impact you can have on others' lives. While you allow yourself to explore these reflections, consider, what message do you want to convey to the world? What seeds do you want to plant in the lives that cross your path? Your thoughts and intentions have the power to materialize into actions that can change destinies. At the end of each day, take a moment to contemplate how your choices align with your greater purpose. And as they close this part of the journey, ask yourself, what are the angels trying to reveal to you about their choices? How can you use this knowledge to illuminate someone's path? Remember, every step you take is an opportunity to transform not only their life, but also the lives of all who are fortunate enough to cross their path. The light they radiate is more powerful than they imagine. And this light can be the answer someone is seeking amidst the darkness. Let's continue to explore this divine connection and the magic of the choices around us. Amidst the shadows that often seem to engulf us, a faint light emerges, a hope that hides behind every tear shed. Have you ever stopped to think about the profound impact you can have on someone's life? The power to touch someone's heart can be transformative and sometimes life-saving. In difficult moments, we are called to be beacons of light, guiding those we love through the darkness. Imagine yourself in a place where pain is palpable, where doubts and fears become unwelcome companions. It is in this challenging setting that your presence can make all the difference. The angels whisper in our ears, reminding us that we are instruments of love and compassion. How about reflecting on how their words, their touch, or even their silence, can provide unexpected relief? The connection we establish with others can illuminate paths that seemed impossible to tread. When you encounter someone who is struggling, words can fail. However, the simple act of being present, of listening with an open heart, can create a safe space. Think about how you feel when someone really pays attention to you. It's like receiving a warm hug on a cold day. This welcoming is a divine way to manifest love and understanding, and often it's all a person needs to find their own light. The angels are always ready to guide us. They show us that, even in the darkest nights, hope can sprout like a flower in the cracks of concrete. You can be that flower in someone's life. What can you do to bring a bit of light to someone who is facing emotional storms? Sometimes, a simple gesture, like a message of affection or an invitation for a coffee, can make a world of difference. How would they feel if they knew that their actions helped illuminate someone's path? As you become a support for those in need, you will also find a path of healing for themselves. It is a magical cycle of love and gratitude. By helping to rescue another soul from darkness, you discover your own strength and resilience. What would it be like to live with this awareness, knowing that you have the power to transform lives around you? However, remember that we are not responsible for carrying the burden of others. The lights we help illuminate are individual. Everyone has their own journey, and sometimes the best help we can offer is simply being there, allowing the person to feel seen and heard in their pain. Have you ever stopped to think that by allowing others to express their emotions, you are actually facilitating the healing process? At the end of the day, each of us is a spark of light, and true magic happens when we ignite the flame of love and hope in each other. The angels teach us that this light never goes out, it only transforms and multiplies. And if you allow yourself to be that light, what transformation can you expect in your own life? Now, I invite you to reflect. How can you be a beacon of light for those around you? Think of a simple action you can take today. Leave your statement in the comments and share the intention of being that light. Because by doing this, you are not only helping others, you are also connecting with the divine essence that dwells within you. The light you offer is a precious gift, and with every gesture of love, we are all a little closer to healing. In the dance of life, we are often carried away by the rush and constant noise that surrounds us. Have you ever stopped to observe how, amidst this hustle, true listening becomes a rare and precious act? Active listening is more than hearing words. It is a profound surrender, a connection that transcends the physical and touches the essence of being. Imagine for a moment, a friend or a loved one opening up to you, the vulnerability in their gaze, the fragility in their voice. Can you feel the importance of that moment? The angels teach us that in moments of pain or uncertainty, true listening can be the light that illuminates someone's path. When you are willing to listen, truly listen, without interruptions, without judgments, you create a sacred space where the soul can express itself. It is in this space that words can turn into liberation, and the heart that was burdened can finally find relief. How many times have you felt invisible, as if your emotions were being carried away by the wind? Active listening is a welcoming that says, I see you. I feel you. It is an act of love that can change lives. Think of the stories you carry, the experiences that have shaped who you are today. Many of these stories could have been different if someone had been present, listening with attention and compassion. Imagine a friend in a moment of crisis, struggling with dark thoughts. Sometimes, what they need most are not solutions, but a voice that says, "I am here for you." When you make yourself available, with your heart open, you not only offer comfort, you become a channel of healing, a bridge that can lead someone from the shadows to the light. Angels whisper to us that genuine presence is a powerful remedy, capable of restoring hope and reigniting the flame of life. Now, ask yourself, what is preventing you from being that healing presence in someone's life? Fears, insecurities, or perhaps the busyness of daily life. Instead of being swept away by these challenges, how about taking a pause? How about allowing yourself to be that active listener that transforms? By opening your heart and mind to others, you also allow yourself to be touched by the blessings that come from human connection. And as you reflect on this, remember that active listening is also an invitation to introspection. Have you ever stopped to listen to yourself? Often, we are our own advisors, but we forget to make room for our inner voice. When you listen to yourself, you understand yourself, and that understanding can be the first step towards transformation. The angels are always ready to guide you, showing that the power of listening, both to others and to yourself, is the first step in the journey of healing and love. How can you use this power of active listening in your life? Think of someone you would like to listen to more attentively. How about leaving a comment on how you intend to do that? By sharing your intentions, you not only strengthen your commitment, but also inspire other people to do the same. What else are the angels trying to show you about the importance of being present? At every moment when you allow yourself to listen and be heard, you engage in a sacred dance that resonates with the essence of love. The words that were left unsaid can finally find a space to be expressed, and what seemed lost can be rediscovered. Remember that every act of listening is a seed planted in the fertile soil of empathy and connection. By nurturing them, you can not only save lives, but also transform your own. And so, at the end of this reflection, I invite you to take action. How about writing a statement about the importance of listening in your life? Or perhaps, sharing an experience where active listening made all the difference? By doing so, you not only strengthen your own intentions, but also connect with the web of love that unites us all. The angels are here, always ready to support you in every step of this transformative journey. In a world filled with challenges and uncertainties, we often find ourselves seeking answers that seem distant. Have you ever stopped to think that, amidst this quest, there might be a powerful key hidden in helping others? Personal transformation is not just an individual path, it is indeed a shared journey that connects us to a greater purpose. When we reach out to someone, something extraordinary happens within us. This energetic exchange, this pure connection, can become a balm for our own wounds. Imagine a moment when you encountered someone in need of support. The simple act of listening, offering words of comfort, or sharing an experience, may have resonated deeply. It's as if, by helping that person, you are also helping yourself. The angels remind us that true healing comes when we put ourselves in service to others, and by doing so, we are touched by a light that illuminates our own shadows. Think about how many times you may have felt lost, surrounded by doubts and uncertainties. In those moments, many of us find a renewed meaning in supporting someone on their path. It's almost magical. The pain you carry can begin to dissipate when you see the relief in the eyes of those you've helped. That's the power of empathy and compassion, which angels encourage us to practice. Have you ever wondered what your life would be like if you took the time to serve others? How could this change your perspective? As we reflect on this, it's essential to remember that personal transformation is not a destination, but a continuous process. Every gesture of kindness, every act of love, becomes a step on the ladder of our spiritual evolution. When you help someone to rise, you also rise. This harmony between giving and receiving is one of the greatest teachings of celestial beings, who guide us to cultivate generosity as a path to healing. Now, imagine dedicating a moment of your day to someone in need. It could be a friendly word to a friend going through tough times, or even a kind gesture to a stranger. By doing so, you not only transform that person's life, but also open the doors to your own healing. Do you feel this calling? What are the angels whispering to your heart at this very moment? By giving of ourselves, we allow energies to subtly transform, creating a cycle of love and gratitude that expands. This is where true magic happens. Emotional and spiritual healing is not an isolated act. It resonates in all directions, impacting not only you but a network of interconnected souls. The angels show us that we are all part of a greater whole, and when we help one, we help many. I end this block with a powerful reflection. How can you integrate helping others into your daily life? What small steps can you take today to connect with others, and thus, facilitate your own transformation? By answering these questions, you begin to pave the way not only for the healing of those in need, but also for your own rebirth. Let your light shine, as it is a blessing not only to you but to everyone who crosses your path. In a world full of challenges, where life often presents itself as a tangle of emotions and uncertainties, there is a delicate thread that connects us all: gratitude. Imagine a moment when someone reached out to you, a simple gesture yet full of meaning. This act of kindness can be the light that illuminates the path in dark times, and gratitude is the bridge that solidifies that connection. When you reflect on your relationships, how often have you been touched by small demonstrations of love? Every word of encouragement, every knowing look, and every warm embrace are seeds that sprout in the fertile soil of gratitude. It is through this feeling that relationships transform, becoming not only bonds of affection but true pillars of support on your journey. The angels remind us that by expressing gratitude, we are not only acknowledging what we receive, but also cultivating a space where love can flourish. Gratitude has the power to transfigure pain into strength. When you give thanks, even in the toughest situations, a channel for healing opens up. Think about the experiences that have shaped who you are today. It is possible that, looking back, you may realize that some of the most challenging moments brought valuable lessons, teaching about resilience and empathy. By honoring these teachings, you not only heal wounds but also strengthen the bonds with those who have been by your side. Now, imagine how their life would change if they started to express this gratitude more actively. How could small daily gestures transform their relationships? A simple thank you, a sincere message, or an unexpected gesture can be the oxygen that revitalizes love and friendship. The angels guide us to realize that gratitude is a powerful energy, capable of attracting even more abundance and joy. Think of someone who has impacted their life significantly. What could they do to show that person how special they are? By acknowledging and expressing their appreciation, they not only brighten that person's day, but also strengthen a bond that can withstand the test of time. The angels are always around you, encouraging this exchange of love and light. They whisper that each act of gratitude is a way to give back to the universe the blessings you have already received. As you navigate through your relationships, remember that gratitude is not just a feeling, but a practice. Like a garden that needs to be watered, it flourishes when cultivated daily. Why not start now? Take a moment to write a gratitude letter to someone who has made a difference in your life. Let your emotions flow, and in doing so, you'll be amazed by the transformation it can generate not only in the other person's life, but in your own. Gratitude has the power to save us, to uplift us, to connect us deeply. And at the end of this emotional journey, you will realize that each act of gratitude is a step towards your own transformation. The angels will always be there, celebrating every moment of connection and love you create. What will you do to honor these life-saving relationships? How about leaving in the comments an intention you wish to manifest, or sharing an experience that touched your heart? Remember, gratitude is the key that opens the doors to love and overcoming. By cultivating it, you not only transform your relationships but also your own life. Get ready to discover the profound power that resides within you, because by expressing gratitude, you become part of a divine dance, where each step is guided by the angels who always believe in you. In a world full of challenges and uncertainties, at times, we come across the transforming power that a simple act of kindness can offer. Imagine for a moment how your presence can be a beacon of light in someone's life who feels lost in the shadows. Each of us carries within ourselves the ability to touch the heart of another, to be an angel in times of need. You may wonder, how is this possible? How can we actually save someone's life with gestures that seem so small? Inspiration and hope are like flowers that bloom in the spring, bringing with them the promise of new beginnings. When we offer support, a sincere smile, or even a word of encouragement, we create a chain of love that resonates far beyond the moment. Think of a time when someone approached you, at a moment when the clouds seemed heavy over your head. What did that person do that made all the difference? Often, It is in the silence of an understanding look or in the gentleness of a touch that we find true connection. The angels remind us that each of us has a role to play in this dance of life. Have you ever realized that by reaching out to help, you not only transform the reality of the other person but also your own? This sacred exchange is a reminder that we are all interconnected, and that your light can illuminate the path of those going through darkness. It is a delicate dance of giving and receiving, where the energy of love flows between souls. It is natural to wonder how they can cultivate this ability to be an angel in someone's life. The first step is active listening. Often, the people around them carry invisible burdens, and simply being willing to listen can make them feel seen and valued. Have they ever wondered how many times someone just needed a safe space to share their pains and joys? Furthermore, small gestures matter. An unexpected message, an invitation for coffee, or even a sincere compliment can have a profound effect. When they act with intention and love, they not only touch the other person's life, but also create an echo of gratitude that comes back to them. This is what angels teach us. The exchange of love is infinite and multiplies with every act of kindness. Therefore, as they look around, consider the opportunities they have to be that angel. What are the moments they can seize to make a difference? It can be as simple as offering a word of comfort to someone going through a tough time or getting involved in a cause that resonates with their heart. Every act of love is a step towards healing, both for them and for those they touch. And as they reflect on this, allow the light of the angels to illuminate their path. What are they trying to show you about your role in this world? How can you be a guide, a support, and a source of hope in someone's life? These questions are invitations to a journey of self-discovery and service. In the end, remember that each of us has the potential to become an angel in someone's life. How about writing an affirmation of how they want to act towards others? Let your intention flow and see how your life and the lives of others can transform. You have in your hands the ability to create a lasting impact, and this is a gift that should not be underestimated. What will you choose to do next?